welcome to Black Ribbon Studio. My name is Denise, and this is a crochet podcast. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and thank you so much for your support. Your support means everything. Yes, I am going to talk about Black Lives Matter. In case you haven't noticed, I am Black, and I'm going to talk about that for just a moment. I want to give a special thanks and a special shout out to the following companies and entities for their stance, for taking a stance this past week. They are as follows: Michelle of Bendy Stitchy Designs, Josh Silverman, the CEO of Etsy, Sabila Ribeiro, Ashley of A Crafty Concept, Furls Crochet, and Ben and Jerry's. I will put the links to all of these companies and entities below in the description box. And I'm sure there are many, many more that could be added to this list. But these are the ones that stood out to me as bold and fearless and authentic. So I want to give them a special thank you. Now, I don't know what has happened to this past week. Didn't get as much crafting done as I would have liked to. My granddaughter and my grandson had a virtual graduation yesterday online, so that was very, very interesting. And one of the sets of twins, grandchildren, are having a birthday on Saturday. So I plan to, at this moment, I plan to sort of do a little drive-by gift drop-off. And we'll see how that works out. So, of course, you're here for the crochet. So let's get on with that. Today I have one finished object, a whip, and some happy mail. So we're going to start with the finished object that I have, which of course I am over the moon, head over heels with it. And it is the Cinnamon Fade Shawl, which is a free pattern by my friend Jennifer of Cinnamon Stitches. And here it is. Here it is, all finished. I feel like I'm kind of close to the camera today, guys, or my phone. So bear with me. I'll try to get as much of it in the shot as I can. And if not, I may go ahead and post a couple of pictures here as well. But here it is. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm calling this my Neapolitan shawl. I absolutely love it, guys. I used Red Heart Super Saver in brown and in perfect pink. And I used Bernat Super Value, I think it's called, in the white, because those are what I had on hand to make this with in the colors that I sort of dreamed up one day. I absolutely love it. I used a 6mm hook, and I am going to keep this shawl for myself. I was kind of wondering if I was going to keep it, give it away, post it on Etsy, but I have to tell you, it's not perfect. It's not perfect for me. I may not have exactly followed Jennifer's instructions for carrying the yarn, and so I'm not ecstatic about how my ends look after I wove them in. And so, I mean, it's absolutely fine for me, and I will certainly wear it and enjoy it. So there it is, my Cinnamon Fade shawl. I love it. Love it. Now, on to works in progress. I still, of course, shawl struck, so that's shawl number 1. And I went ahead and started a new shawl, and this is called the Crochet Le Nuage Shawl. And Le Nuage is French for the cloud. Let me show you this goodness. This is all I've gotten to so far. Make sure that it's right side up. Here we go. And those of you who have been following me for a while know that I have a love of bobble stitches. I absolutely love bobble stitches. And so when I saw this shawl, I knew I had to make it. And it's a paid for pattern by Sorella. And I'll leave the link to that below as well. And I'm going to read you the description that she wrote on the pattern. And let me show you what it's going to look like first of all when it's all done. Is that beautiful or what? And I say it looks like a cloud. I say it's going to feel like a cloud when it's all done. Her description says, Le Nuage, French for the cloud, is the perfect squishy, fluffy wrap. The combination of bobble stitches and lacy open areas balance to create a wrap that has beautiful drape with chubby tassels to finish it off. Wear the Le Nuage wrap around your shoulders or tied around the neck as a triangle scarf all year long as the perfect lightweight accessory. So I agree. I am absolutely loving the start of this. I love the bobbles and then the lacy bits in between. And so I am using Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel. And here it is. This one is, I'm going to show you this one because the one that I'm working with is kind of full. Well, they're all kind of falling apart. But anyway, it's Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel. And the colorway is Sunny Side Swirl. Is that beautiful? I love these colors. I love these colors. I love these colors. This is just going to be gorgeous. And so, guys, I got this yarn on clearance from Hobby Lobby almost exactly a year ago when they had their clearance sale last year, which I know many of us, and definitely me, are anxiously awaiting to see if there's going to be another clearance sale this year. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to resist if they do go ahead and decide to put the yarn on clearance. So I think I got 3 of these, and they were $1.74 each. And let me tell you, this is my first time that I have actually gone into the yarn that I purchased at Hobby Lobby last year. It took me a whole year to get around to using it, so I'm kind of excited about that. Let's see if I can show you the label. Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel. So I'm anxious to work on and get finished with this shawl. I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use 3 cakes of this. I have 3, and I'm planning to use as much of it as possible. I do want to do some chubby tassels, so I'm gonna kind of have to calculate at some point when I'm gonna do those. But first, let's see how far I can get with 2 cakes, and then I'll start thinking about the chubby tassels. Just in case you want to still see this beautiful, luscious yarn. Love it. So that's the Le Nuage wrap by Sorella. So I also, very surprisingly, received some happy mail, and it is a card from Marsha at Made by Marsha Mom, and it's so cute because she stamped it, Happy Mail, and on the back it says, Hugs enclosed. How cute is that? I love it. I love it. And if any of you have received a card from Marsha, or have watched a video with someone opening some of Marsha's mail, Marsha is known for putting her cute little confetti inside her cards. She hand makes these cards herself. And so there were a bunch of cute little purple hearts inside my card, and I just love it. And it says, wishing you much happiness today and always. As I said, guys, she made this herself, and it is beautiful. And Marsha, I want to thank you so much for thinking of me. She is a crocheter, but she's been busy making cards instead of crocheting lately, which is absolutely wonderful. And she also inserted some cinnamon apple chamomile tea, which I can't wait to try. I was just holding on to it until I shared it with you guys. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be trying this later today. So thank you, Marsha. I really appreciate your card. Now, I do have an announcement that I want to make on this video, because I would love it if you guys would participate. And Michelle at Bendy Stitchy Designs is a cross-stitch designer who also has a YouTube channel, which of course I will link below. And she is donating all of the proceeds from her Etsy shop from June 1st through June 7th to Campaign Zero. And I will put a link to Campaign Zero in the description box as well. And Campaign Zero is an organization that is focused on stopping police violence. So I hope you join me with that. I personally have already made my purchase. So perhaps you want to go over to Michelle's Etsy shop at Bendy Stitchy Designs and show her some love. Now, I said I did make a purchase from her, and so that leads me into talking about my monthly random act of kindness, which I have not yet done one for the month of May, but that is coming up. And I wanted to let you know that I'm planning to do two. One with yarn and one cross-stitch chart. So I'm having a conversation with a particular Etsy shop at this time about her hand-dyed yarn, and as soon as I get the go-ahead, I will announce that giveaway. And more than likely on my next Floss Tube episode, I will go ahead and announce the giveaway or random act of kindness for the cross-stitch chart that I purchased from Michelle at Bendy Stitchy Designs. So that's really all that I have for you guys today. It's not a very long video, which is fine. And I want to leave you with words of inspiration, as I always do. So y'all know I run out of space every single time I do a video, right? But it's all good. I'm getting used to it, and one of these days I'll figure out how to fix that. But anyway, I was about to sign off with words of wisdom for this week, and this was inspired, these words were inspired by a post I think it was on Facebook by Jared Price. If you can't hear Black Lives Matter without feeling the need to respond with a criticism that all lives matter, then open your Bible and read Luke 15. Don't have it handy? Let me summarize. There are 100 sheep, but one goes missing. Jesus leaves the 99 and goes after the one. The 99 say, "But what about us? Don't we matter?" Of course the 99 still matter, but they are not the ones in danger. The one is. I'll say it again. Black Lives Matter.